2022 Chevrolet Corvette LT1 specification, change, rumor. The Chevrolet Corvette is an American tale. More than the many years, it stays a paradigm of performance as it becomes a modern-day American supercar. Car owner and vehicle lauded the initially model year of this home-based middle-engine C8 age group Corvette. This year, their review is nonetheless beneficial. Between other fast show-off supercars, the 2022 Chevy Corvette C8 is no. Concerning car owner and vehicle 1. It surpasses equally the 2022 Porsche 718 Cayman and the 2022 Porsche 718 Boxster for the leading location. In truth, driver and vehicle states that the performance of the new Chevrolet Corvette quickly rivals amazing cars. Feature. One gripe you might have after a little extremely spirited driving is with the braking systems. Toward the conclusion of the pedal, the feel goes away, and 2022 Chevrolet Corvette LT1 gets challenging to tread the line among excellent braking and abdominal muscle activation. This is also less likely to grow to be a concern unless, of course, you definitely drive the car to its boundaries. Nevertheless. Exterior and interior. The major cab frontward design of the most recent Corvette is the initial thing men and women discover about the C8. 2022 Chevrolet Corvette LT1 provides real supercar dimensions and style and is situated on a setup of staggered 19/20 tires. The gaping top airflow dams and guided front lights are acquainted with followers of the C7 when the wing decorative mirrors look like one thing you'd discover on a McLaren. Lower the aspects, gaping intakes conceal doorway manages and supply the motor, although the rooftop is nonetheless an easily removed Targa product. Rear. A small wing is accessible to be attached to the trunk area, while the exhausts feature a quad get-out-of design, but at possibly stop of the fender now. The C8 Corvette's proportions are consistent with its budget supercar billing, with a broad position and a low drive elevation. Its standard dimensions suggest that the wheelbase is 107.2 in, with the all-around span of 182.3. Size not including the decorative mirrors is 76.1 ins, while the level is just 48.6 ins. The base suppresses weight is a reasonably gentle 3,622 weight. Significantly not the same as that of any era just before. Not simply is the truly feel and environment one of exceptional quality, but the entire design is much more contemporary and driver-targeted than just before. To the proper, the infotainment system's touchscreen is angled toward the pilot as well. Even though a large display dominates the driver's perspective over and above the leather-based clad controls. This car does a whole lot to deter this sort of shenanigans if you loathe getting your passenger mess with the music. Specification. These traditionalists can at the very least acquire solace in the reality that the base Corvette is not turbocharged, even though purists will lament the exclusion of a manual gearbox on the C8 Corvette. A 6.2-liter V8 transmits power to the streets, and the 7-pace 2-clutch system automatically delivers all of it to the rear rims only. You may have the Z51 package that contributes a unique adaptive exhaust system if you commit just $5 various grand much more on any version of the 2022 Chevrolet Corvette LT1. Apart from its capacity to tread the line among enjoyment and civility. The Z51's exhaust also brings 5 horsepower, taking the Corvette's productivity to 495 HP and 470 lb-ft of torque. This package also gets a digital LSD, improved revocation, and an established tacky Michelin Pilot Sport 4's auto tires. The result is a -60 mph run time of just 2.9 mere seconds, according to Chevrolet. True world tests, even so, indicates that the much more regular physique is all around 2.8. Moreover, the V8 has a sizable respiratory system that enables it to continue to keep galloping on to an 11.2-secondly quarter distance. The leading pace is available at 194 mph. A shape we presume has become limited to abandon inhaling area for the much more severe iterations of the C8 that may undoubtedly be spawned above the future years. 2022 Chevrolet Corvette LT1 price and release date. General, if power and performance at a good price are what you want, the 2022 Chevrolet Corvette LT1 requires you to be on your own shortlist. The manual transmission was robbed from the 2022 model year. It gives a fascinating and stimulating driving practical experience. Once this report was posted, we failed to be sure of the price that the company would establish.